Hi guys, welcome back to Best Friends Who.
Fuck and then throw up afterwards. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, care to explain?
Well, it's kind of weird saying that we had sex this morning.
Yeah, come on guys, let's go!
Finally!
He's got that dog in him. He's got that dog in him.
Well, it didn't really go well. It didn't really go to plan, did it?
No, because didn't really.
Long story short, we were having sex and I felt really unwell, and then I ran to the toilet and shat a lot and
His dick's too
was
big. Punch right into her stomach. I'm joking.
James!
Hey, yo.
I feel like we should have done
Who
a
said that?
disclaimer.
No, who said that? Oh.
No, because my mum watches this. Mum, wait, I should have done a disclaimer way before the start.
Guys, we just mentioned sex, so disclaimer, okay? It's fine. We move on.
So yeah, I have food poisoning and I'm still here, guys. So if that isn't dedication, I don't know what is, because I do not feel well right now. My belly is rumbling, and I am a bit kind of embarrassed about today. I feel like I just keep doing more and more embarrassing things in front of you.
Yeah, I did have a few people come up to me in the pub saying, did Isabella really shit in a bag? Or were you just joking last episode?
Why would I joke about something so horrendous?
She does shit in it. She doesn't do it regularly.
I don't do it on the daily.
Yeah, well.
Well,
You do. She does actually shit a lot for a girl. Just saying.
you tell me I'm constipated all the time, James.
No, you tell me you're constipated. I don't just go, Isabella, you are constipated.
We're not going down the poo route this episode.
Okay, right.
This is not what I was here for. We did that last episode.
Let's just stop the poo.
Yes,
poo.
we're stopping the poo talk. Because I don't want to be known as poo girl.
You just did it yourself.
Well, I get comments going, well, did you really do that? Yes, I did. Why would I make up such a
But I'll do it
horror
again. No, but I feel like we need to stop talking about this kind of things early on in the podcast.
Yeah.
Because we're going to get demonetized 13 times in a row.
Well,
12 actually.
Well, today, guys, we thought this episode should be a funny one.
Yeah.
We are going to be answering your dilemmas because me and James, I feel like we're in quite a good, strong relationship. You know, we've seen each other do some weird shit, and yet we're still here. So I feel like we're fit to properly give people some top-notch advice on their dating and relationship dilemmas. So that's what we're going to do in today's episode, as well as talk about our own relationship issues. Because, you know, although every relationship does have its cracks. And
It does, trust me. I'll fucking tell you that for free.
But we're just gonna, I guess, talk about them
Dive
and
into
how
them.
we deal with them. I guess because it's normal to have issues, but it's how you overcome them, which is
How you become a
important thing.
team.
Yeah, exactly.
How you climb over those mountains. How you see the sun on the other side. How you just don't beat yourself up for things you can't control. How you work out together. How you fight together. How you dream together. How you be together. Who you are together.
Amen.
There we are.
We're also going to be talking about our icks, about one another, and you guys' icks, and icks that we've had in the past.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like the term ick, but we'll get into that.
We'll get into that.
I do want to say, drum roll, please.
What's
Oh, 3-month anniversary for the podcast.
James, what the fuck have you done?
I can't afford a cake because I don't get paid to do this. So I've got a home. Fucking hell.
That's my French fancy.
Yeah, this is the last
That
one.
you've just jabbed. That's the last one.
Yeah, because the second one I used and it broke doing this.
No, that's a joke. Because James bought me these French fancies because he was mean to me, right? And I haven't even got to eat one because you've ate them all. And now you've just jabbed the last one, my favourite, the chocolate with a candle.
My mum's favourite's the chocolate one. I think you'll grin me for like chocolate French fancy, just saying. But anyway,
Oh.
can we 3 months? Make
Woohoo!
a wish.
3 months to
Hold
the
that.
podcast. How are we still here? I don't know.
I don't know. Hold that and make a wish. Oh,
Ooh.
God.
Ooh.
So,
Look at that.
give it a munch.
I will. I want this. Can I eat this?
You can. Oh, my
This
God.
is my candle. Don't ruin it.
Why is
I
it still
wanna actually
smoking,
use
bro?
this.
Put it out.
It's because I'm a witch.
Hey, you give me witch
Witchcraft.
vibes.
I used to do black magic, but that's
Oh
another
my God, it's
story.
really stinking out this gaff.
Oh no, we're not going to set the fire
I
alarm.
hope not, because I can't turn it off.
What do I do with this? It's
Lick
not-
it. Oh, you crazy girl.
Done. Okay. Oh. Well, happy 3 months.
Happy 3 months, darling. And it's not over yet.
What? What have you done?
Oh! 3 months, motherfuckers! Woo!
What is that?
Champagne.
Where did you get this?
Any excuse to pop a bottle of champagne.
James, where did you get that champagne? Did you go out and buy that?
Did I fuck?
Because if so, with what money, Chief?
Oh, that's out of date.
Oh. Where did you find that? In the mouldy garage?
This was in the fridge in the mouldy garage.
Okay, don't drink that.
It was corked up, man. This is from my gramps, I think. I think this is like 30 years old.
And you just used that?
It does taste it. The cork's already... That is bad.
If that's for... You just wasted a 30-year-old champagne.
It's not waste.
I swear you're meant to, like, keep those things. Like how my grandma does. Do you remember my grandma's cupboard with all the Coca-Cola?
Oh, yeah. Don't make me feel bad.
My grandma in America has a whole cupboard with, like, bottles with the Coke still in it from, like, fucking 1976.
Yeah, 76. Crazy.
Shit.
Stuff with, like, the ones that actually have cocaine in left. Do you know what I mean? The good stuff. Like, come on, crack that open. Well, we need a name there. I don't want to get in trouble with the police. That tastes like shit. Kind of grown on me, though.
Okay.
Do I get ill from drinking out of... Can champagne go out of date, guys? Let me know. Bit too late when you guys find out, because I'll be dead already, but...
This is curdling my stomach.
Is it? You're going to shit yourself again?
Probably.
Poo girl, you're going to shit yourself.
Anyway, what were you going to tell me?
I saw on the 23rd of April, our phone is going to get an emergency notification. And that is fucking scary.
On the what?
On our iPhone, we're going to get an emergency phone notification on the 23rd of April.
Why?
They're testing out like emergency notifications, bro. Do you know how fucking terrifying that is? Because that means something's going on.
So it will say this is not a drill, like kind of like when you're in school when the fire alarm goes off.
They put it on the news, BBC, and it'll come up on your phone, and then a siren will sound for like 10 seconds. Like, it's fucking scary.
No way.
And everybody on the 23rd of April will get it at the same time. It's gonna be mad. And that only, to me, means something's happening.
Is not going to know what's happening and is going to shit themselves.
Yeah.
There's always that one person that just does not get the memo and they're going to be terrified.
I'm helping you out, guys, because if you didn't know that, I don't want you to freak out.
There needs to be posters everywhere because not everyone
watches
the
news
news.
and stuff.
Not everyone watches the news. You need that in everyone's eyesight.
I reckon it'll spread around because I just found out this morning on TikTok and I think it's going pretty viral. But it's how scary, though.
That is really scary.
Because that means something's going on. I'm not going to get into this whole debacle about, like, all this shit, mate, because I could speak on forever and ever
what
and
about
ever.
Russia?
Not about Russia.
Oh.
About...
Well, I thought you were talking about war, because, you know, emergency notification, that kind of sends me to, like, World War II.
No, it's not about... I'm not talking about the banks not having money, Chief.
Oh, right. We're not getting into that.
Yeah, exactly. So we're not getting into that. Today's about love. Okay, this is about love. Not money. Not war. Love.
Love.
Do you remember our 3 months?
Our 3 months?
Yeah, since we're celebrating 3 months of the podcast, do you remember your 3 months?
No, I don't remember our 3 months. Did we celebrate it?
I can't believe... Guys, can we just get an L in the chat, please?
Did we celebrate it?
We did celebrate our 3 months.
And what did we do?
You honestly have no idea.
James, I don't remember what we did, so
actually
please
breaks
tell
my heart.
me. What did we do?
Because I went out.
You went on 3 months?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I did nothing.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No, that's rude. That's rude.
It made you shit yourself for that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Poo girl.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Poo girl's sad.
That is sad, because I thought you were about to tell me something romantic. No, fuck
I think
all.
the most romantic thing I've ever done is send you my mankini in the post.
Guys, we were horny in lockdown. Oh my god.
What happened then? What's happened now?
I don't know.
We're together now.
Honestly, we were so in love. We used to send each other letters.
Yeah.
This was James's idea. Nope, Snapchatting, that's not enough. We're going to send each other handwritten letters in the post. And sometimes there would be a mankini in there. Or a bit of lingerie.
If we're lucky.
Or what else did you send me in there? Really
Goodies.
random stuff. Yeah, sweets.
When you went on holiday.
Candle.
No, when you went on holiday, I got you one of those, like, perfume travel holders. You can put your perfume in it, remember? I used to send you my aftershave in a little perfume capsules.
Oh, yeah. That was
to remind you of Italy.
Where's it all gone?
I don't know. Fucking down the drain, mate. It's
But
fucked.
we were really cringe. I remember my sister, because we used to sleep on FaceTime together.
Every night. Every
and
fucking night.
my sister came in. I think she was going to work or something, and I was still asleep. And she told me that she just saw James on the phone. She was like, ew. And then she made fun of me for about 2 months after that, which, looking back, that is kind of cringe, sleeping on FaceTime to one another.
I think a lot of people do it though.
Yeah, when you go, because I'm so used to sleeping with you now, I have to. Like, if I have the chance.
Yeah, I mean, like, let's say if we never have, if we both went on our separate holidays at the same time, or you went on holiday and you're in your own, no, but if you're in your own room,
maybe, yeah,
you might do it then. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's quite a common
when
thing.
I was in Magaluf, I slept on FaceTime too when I was ill, didn't I?
Yeah, when you're ill, because you didn't want to be alone.
Yeah.
But that's fine. Like that, I can do that. Plus, I hate it when. Do you know what? Even though you're quiet when you sleep, you don't snore, you don't speak or anything.
Yeah.
I can still hear you.
Yeah.
Do you know what's weird about that? And then now, like when you're not at, like when I would go, like when I used to go down to my mum's and just sleep in its silence. It's like, I don't fucking like that.
No.
I don't like it. It is fucking terrifying.
Well, would you like to get into some dilemmas?
Please do, because I want to hear. Because our relationship's good, but it ain't great.
Well, most of the dilemmas I have are kind of like dating ones.
That's good.
I do have a few relationship
I mean,
ones,
I have been a dating man myself. I have I've fucked a lot of people. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, you haven't. I fucked more than you have.
Oh, slut. I haven't gone around. I haven't been around because I'm more of a, you know, I'm an old romantic. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I just love. So let's get into them.
So I asked you guys on Instagram for dilemmas, and some of you sent them as voice notes too. So we've got a voice note here, which is kind of intimate.
First other voice on the podcast.
Yeah.
Hello, please keep this anonymous because I really don't want anyone to listen to this, because apart from you. So recently I have broken up with my boyfriend of a few years, and about 6 months ago, and now I'm kind of dating a little bit. And there's one guy who I've been seeing. He was really, really nice and cool, and he lives near me, but we have only just had sex. It's been a little while, and we've had sex now, and it's really not that great. And he's a bit experienced, and it's not really so great. And there's this other guy who I know, who I used to work with, who we ended up sleeping together on a night out, who is really, really great, but lives a bit further away. I don't know what to do. Do I see this one guy or this other guy? Or both? Does it matter? I don't know.
Okay.
Ooh.
Damn it, man.
So, just to be clear, she had a boyfriend.
Yeah.
They broke up.
Yeah.
Then she started dating again.
Yep.
The first guy that she had sex with, he's not very good at it.
But he's a nice guy.
But he's a nice guy.
Nice guys
good old
always finish last. Should have known that.
But then there's this guy at work who she slept with. They're not really a thing.
But he's good at
But
sex.
he's good at the dogging.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Stick with the first guy, man.
No, because women's needs are important. Pleasure for women is important, James. It's not all for boys.
No,
so
you can
she's
train
not
that
feeling
guy.
it. No, you can't.
You can. Oh my god, you've literally got given this gift of a fresh new puppy that you can train to be an absolute fucking beast only for you. Yeah, you can make him believe that fucking eating puss, licking this clit is good, but all it is what you like, right? You don't have to train him to do things like, what if he wants to stick a finger up your butt? You don't want that, but he wants to do that. You've got this fucking new, just like raw guy that you can mold into your sex slave.
What the fuck?
And he's a great guy.
Yeah, I get it.
Fucking stick with number one, and he's close. Fuck him all the time.
So you think that people can learn to be good at sex? I think you can to a point. Hey! I can say some stuff right now.
What do you want to say? Go on, say it. Say it.
One of the first times we had sex, I gave you sucky, and you came from that, and you were like, no girl's ever done that before. I've never gave... You were shocked. You were actually so happy. You were shocked. So don't say I've got better. No, if anything, I was better back then. I don't do much now, but...
Head game's so strong. Head king.
So yeah, I think you can learn to an extent, but also the chemistry has to be there. And I think as a girl, for me anyway, I've got to like find them attractive and stuff. Like the sex can be good, but if I don't fancy the man or I don't like,
but she does.
Or I get icky, the sex immediately feels gross.
No, but it's not that. It was the guy's really nice. he's just not. Maybe he's not comfortable. Maybe like for me, for example, I don't really like having sex like on the first time. It just makes you feel uncomfortable. So I'm not going to be at my A game. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think what she needs to do is you need to have sex with the first guy again. See if it's gotten any better. Maybe the first time was just bad because of nerves. And if it's just as bad, maybe have a conversation with him and be like, look, I like it this way. It's all about communication.
Yeah, communicate,
you can say it in a nice, positive way, you know. You'd be like, oh, I really like when you do that, but if you could do this instead, I'd really appreciate that. Because, you know,
just do like a walking step by step.
The way you're licking that thing is attacking right now.
All you got to do is just, you know, do like a step, like imagine doing a PowerPoint, yeah? Just tell him like, step 1, finger the clit. Step 2,
yeah,
steal
maybe
in the
you
butt.
make a PowerPoint.
Yeah,
but also
that'd be fucking jokes.
It all depends on what she wants as well. If it's just sex you want, then maybe go for number 2, because if it's good, it's good. You don't have to worry about training this guy to be good at sex. But if it's a relationship you want, then stay with number 1. Guy number 1, I'd say, defo.
Yeah, if you want to be in your hoe phase, number 2. If you want to see some longevity, number 1. There you go.
But if both things aren't serious and you consider yourself still just dating, you're not really exclusive with the first guy, then see them both. Happy days.
Back in both, mate. That's what I'd do.
This isn't a voice note. She's written it or wrote it.
She just fucking read it, mate.
Okay, so I've been seeing this guy on Hinge for a while. He's 24, I'm 20. And we had our first date last week. It went so well and I really, really like him. At the end of the first date, he invited me back round to his. Sex was clearly insinuated, but I'm a virgin. I obviously panicked and said, no, not on the first date, wink. The problem is we're supposed to have a second date next week, and I'm scared that he might be expecting me to go home with him this time because of how I worded it last time, and I won't know how to address it. I don't want to scare him off with the fact I'm a virgin, especially because he's a little older and he seems experienced. How do I approach this situation without scaring him off?
This is what you say. Take me in my full form. Use me. Fucking hell.
What?
I'm joking. What is with it? With fucking...
Take me as full form. Like, you were right. Where was that even going? You're a strange boy, James.
I was just basically saying, like, just say, look. No, I can't say it because I sound so...
What, you mean just take me for what I am?
Yeah, just fucking have me, mate. Like, I might be a virgin, but just use me, innit? Not like that. Like, just fucking use me.
What?
Like...
Yeah, but if you're...
Let me compose myself. Like, use me. Do you know what? Fuck this. You say.
I don't think you're good
speak.
at this advice thing.
All you got to do is communicate.
Yeah.
And just be like, look, I'm a virgin. If you want to do this, cool. But just be like, just tell me. Just slow it down, man.
I can see how it could scare the person off. But if it's the right person, they shouldn't be scared away from that.
Yeah, if they're going to get scared away, I
they're
personally...
not the right guy.
On a real thing, on a gang thing, right? What I would say is basically just say it how it is. Just speak. And if he leaves you, he ain't the one. And that's fine. You haven't wasted your time with a prick. If he hears you and he's like, we don't have to do it on the second date. Or if he does and he goes, let me just talk you through it. Or like, we'll just go really slow. Or like, let's just see what happens. Then cool, stay.
Once again, it all depends on what you want out of this. Clearly, it seems like you really, really like him and you've been on a few dates and you get along really well. So this seems like it could possibly go into a relationship. Mm-hmm. So I think if the boy likes you, well, man, I don't think that would bother him as much as you think. Because if a boy really likes you, if anything, I think he might actually quite enjoy it. Like, ooh, I'm the first man she's ever had.
Like an ego thing, yeah?
Yeah, because all boys have a big ego, you know?
I don't think there's much to worry about. I don't think being 20 years old and a virgin is that much of a shock.
No.
Like, I don't think it's as deep. Everyone makes it deeper in themselves, but I don't think it's that bad. One
thing that just came to my mind, because you're going on dates and stuff like that, it's more than just sex. Whereas if you were meeting this guy off like Tinder or something, well, did she say it was off Tinder? Hinge. Okay, I think Hinge is a bit better. But if it was like a Tinder thing where you know you're going just for sex, maybe then he would be scared off because, well, that's not what he's there for. He's there for sex. He's there for just a cheeky night, you know. But this seems like more serious. This seems more getting to know each other's personalities and all of that. So I don't think you have anything to worry about.
No.
I definitely think communicate it, because don't leave it any longer, because then it's just harder to say. You might get stuck in your throat.
But what the thing is, she's wondering what to say.
I'm a virgin. That's all you got to say.
No, but it's not as easy as just saying that, is it?
Just sit him down and be like, look, if you're at his house, if it's
right, this is what you got to do. Just say, right, you meet in a place where you're comfortable. Maybe go on a walk.
Yeah.
Maybe go for a meal, then a walk. Whatever you want to do. Have like a day date, yeah?
Yeah.
And you say to him, look, like, I really like you. It's still early on. And just be like, I want to get to know you as a person, because that means more to me. And all that sex stuff can wait, in terms of like...
Well, she might not want it to wait.
But what I'm saying is, what you need to say to him is that you got to say, look, if you want to date him, yeah, because that's what it sounds like. So I value that more than just having sex. Like, I want to get to know you, because I don't open myself up like that to people that I don't know. And you don't have to tell him you're a virgin, but you can. But you have to. Really.
I think saying that though, he might think, oh, she will never want to have sex with me, and that will scare him off.
No, to me it'd be like,
if she wants to not have sex for a long time, that's fair enough. It all depends on what you want, but it sounds like to me she does want to. She's just a virgin and is scared, obviously telling him that. So I think, yeah, do a day date where you're kind of doing something. So once you say it, it won't like be lingering. You know, he won't be like, oh my God. It won't be as shocking if you're doing something fun.
There we go.
Know?
Tell him you're a virgin, straight into a horror film. He'll get bare scared. He'll forget you're a virgin. And he will be like too fixated that he's going to get scared tonight when he sleeps alone. He doesn't want to sleep alone. That's where you come in for the kill. You sleep with him. One thing leads to another. You've kept him safe. You're now no longer a virgin. Bosh, you get married, have 2 children, move to the Bahamas for your retirement.
Okay.
I think that's really good. That's how you do it.
Long story short, communication is key, and if he's scared off, he's not the one.
I've got one for you.
Have you?
So I'm talking to this boy, right? And he's so nice. I'm planning on meeting up with him, but the attraction just isn't there. His personality's fine, but I just don't fancy him. I don't know what to do.
I've had this.
To me.
Yep.
Fuck off. Okay, right. If you don't fancy him, you just
Okay,
can't be with
look,
him, man. Don't drag him on.
No, James. Attraction comes with
Nah,
personality.
I'm backing my boy.
No.
No.
Okay, so what? You want to break up? Because at the start, I did not fancy you as much as I do now, and that is a hard truth.
I don't think
because you're not initially my type.
What's your type? Ugly and not fit as me?
I was young and immature.
Yeah. You want someone mature.
Yeah, but now I look at you and I think, yeah.
It's a bit of me.
Well, I always kind of did, but I was kind of in denial to myself. So
right, it's not your fucking problem, this is hers.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get in the mind of her. I'm thinking, is she like me where she's kind of denying?
We don't know. So
We
I'm
don't
only
know.
going off what I know.
Yeah, face value.
Face value. If you don't fancy him, like, no matter what, you would see this boy, you see this girl, and you'd be like, oh, she's weirdly fit, or she's fit, or I don't know, something about him.
Yeah.
Even though you don't think they're like top tier, something about him. Then you speak to him a few times, you're like, oh, he's really nice.
Yeah.
What I would do, maybe go on another date and just see that chemistry, because he might not be super, super pretty. He might not be like super attractive to look at, but if he can hold... What are you smiling for?
I hope you don't think that's what I think about you.
Oh, you fucking said it now, dickhead.
I never thought you were ugly, James.
And then what you... Oh, now I've got to do a shot. Oh, I'm going straight into this. I need a shot for what you just said to me.
No, James, I never thought you were ugly. I thought you were... I just said you weren't you weren't my initial type. Now I don't have... I've never really had a type, so I don't even know what I was thinking.
They're going to hold.
I was digging a hole, yes.
We didn't give any advice.
Yeah, we did. I feel like I'm quite good at it.
What did you say?
A whole lot of nothing.
A whole lot of nothing. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
one more.
Right.
Me and my boyfriend haven't had sex in 10 weeks. We've done
I didn't
bits.
fucking... When did I write this? I must have been drunk.
We've done bits, but he receives and doesn't give. I feel like we can definitely relate to this, but we'll get into that after.
I give?
Yeah, but the whole 10 weeks thing.
Oh, right. Fuck off, man.
So you haven't had sex in 10 weeks, but you do bits. But when you do bits, you're not getting anything, only the boy is. I see this as a one-sided relationship.
Yeah, I think that's the problem here.
Yeah.
You're not getting any of that good licky pom-pom thing.
Yeah. And if
And
you're
you
going to
need
do
that.
bits, you both need to get something out of it.
So-
if it's going to be as long as you're waiting 10 weeks.
What? So you just give them the Gok 9000 and then just don't get anything in return?
Yeah,
So-
you know that's common.
Yeah, but so they don't do bits. She does bits, and he done nothing. He just gets the bits.
It's not bits. It's a bit. You've done a bit to him.
Do you know what?
But
That's
you've
sad
done-
because
that is sad.
that's 10 weeks. That's like a goddamn. That's like nearly 2.5 months of no sex. Damn, that is tough. Do you know what? Stop giving him the sucky suck
And then see what happens.
and just demand a licky lick. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just got to say, look, I'm not doing any of that unless you give me some of that, you know? Give me a bit of whatever you fancy. A bit of finger, a bit of lickage.
But you've got to remember that, you know, it all depends. We don't know the circumstance. You know, you know, if you don't have sex for like 10 weeks, that could be stress related. That could be you just genuinely don't live together and busy. It could genuinely be a million things. Maybe, you know, things make you not want to have sex, right? It's not just because you don't want to have sex.
Of course.
So maybe, you know, he's going through something or you're going through, or maybe nothing.
Both.
Maybe he just doesn't do it. I know it'll make you feel like maybe he's cheating on you, or especially if you're not like seeing him all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it makes you think like, why don't you want me? And I get
Yeah.
that, but maybe the circumstances. However, if you're doing bits and it's not leading on to sex, that's what I can't really get, because we don't normally.
Yeah.
That kind of just
It seems like-
leads on.
If we're going off this for what it is, obviously we
Mhm.
don't know what you guys' mental health is like at the moment. If you're stressed, maybe that's why you're not having sex. But if we're not thinking about that and we're just seeing it for what it is,
Mhm.
for me it seems like the romance there isn't there, because it just seems like he just wants to come and that's it. Especially if he's not giving you anything while doing these bits and that you're not even having sex at all. It makes me think, does he love you?
Whoa, let's fucking relax, Chief.
No, but
Don't
like,
make her hate herself. Fucking hell.
Do you
He
love
doesn't
each
love
other?
you anymore.
No, does he love you? Or is he just selfish?
We don't have sex a lot. Do you love me?
Yes, but that's
There
not
we
what
are.
I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. If we we don't
What?
have sex a lot, yeah, right?
So what
but
are you
if we
trying to say?
do bits, or if we have sex, we are both equally getting something out of that.
Yeah, because that's just the type of guy I am. I'm a fucking nice guy.
No, that's how a healthy relationship should
But
be.
I'm so fucking good at giving.
I hate
I like
this.
doing it.
No, because it's so normal. It's so normalised
this episode,
for
bro.
women to not get anything. I
No,
don't know why it's
bro,
like
stop,
that, but it
stop
is. And
challenging
it's
me.
annoying.
I give and I give and I give and I give.
Yeah,
and
I
I
know.
give.
Thank God. And if you didn't, we wouldn't be together, would we?
But what I'm
saying
fucking
is,
chill, bro. This ain't our
I'm not
issue.
getting annoyed at you. I'm getting annoyed at boys all over the world, because it's like, what is wrong with you? Like, if you're in a relationship, sort yourself out. This isn't just a one night Tinder thing.
You tell him.
Like,
You tell him, girl.
treat your king right,
Queen.
See,
Look,
what am I
breathe,
doing?
Isabella. Fucking calm down. Sit that Starbucks and breathe.
Pinkety drinkety.
All you've got to do, right, is just say to him, look, I ain't giving out unless you're giving in. And then also just say, why don't you want to do that? Like, because it might be lazy. Do you know what?
Does my puss stank?
Do you know
like,
what?
what is it?
He is probably wanking a lot and just ain't horny and just doesn't. No, he doesn't want you. Maybe it goes like it's like a two-sided coin. You don't have sex a lot, so and then you get frustrated and then you relieve yourself, whatever, and then you're not really horny to have sex, but then you get annoyed you're not having sex, so you just it's the endless cycle. What you got to do is be like, look, we're gonna have sex tonight, and just try it. And if it doesn't work, cool. But sometimes you
say we are gonna have sex tonight. What if they don't want it?
no, but I've seen this video where this couple they have a kid, right? And it's like it's not just her thing. It's not the thing that she just coined. But what they do, they have sex they try and have sex every day because you get excuses. Oh, I'm tired.
Yeah.
So it's not like unconsensual sex. They obviously want it, but
okay,
I'm
so
tired.
they pre-plan.
But they try and have sex at least once every day, and it actually keeps a spark alive. And then you realise you can fit in like a 5-minute shag or doing little bits. You just you get into your routine of life and you can't be asked, but you also need to keep that part of your thing alive. Why are you smiling at me?
Because I know you want to do this.
I actually made up the idea. Play smart, not hard. Play smart. Work hard, not smarter. What the
Anyway,
fuck?
we need to give this poor girl some advice.
I was just saying it, man. Just basically, you need to say to him, look, we're going to have sex tonight, or we should have sex soon, and we're going to make it equal, and we're going to just talk throughout it, man.
Or just be like, look, I'm horny as fuck. You have not given me anything in so long. And fair enough if you don't want to have sex, but don't expect me to give you a blowjob if you're not going to give me.
Well, this relationship can't last if you're just not going to have that intimate part of your relationship.
Yeah.
People do have relationships like that, but it ain't fun. You can't say to me, oh, we haven't had sex in 15 years, we're in a good relationship. You're not. You're fucking friends. you're besties. Do you know what I mean? And we're besties who fuck. So
Yeah.
that was such a smooth little, like, we're besties who fuck. Just a little plug on the podcast right there.
Yeah. We do have our highs and lows.
We do.
And speaking of highs, James's high libido. I do not know someone who wants sex as much as James.
Fucking hell, my mum's listening to this. Jesus Christ, mate.
I
And your mum. You
I
want
am
your
not
mum to
equipped
know
for this.
that.
I'm not equipped. They shouldn't be listening. They should not be listening. I'll tell my mum not to listen to this episode.
That makes her want to listen more.
Well, then you're a creep. Pete the pervert if you're listening to this episode, mum. Anyway, so obviously I don't know if I've ever really been a horny person. Been like a really like.
Fucking hope not.
I don't
Otherwise, that's
think
depressing for
I
me.
don't think I've ever had a high
Every
sex
relationship,
drive.
I've been so horny, but when I got up with James, like, nah, I don't want to fuck him anymore. Thanks. Fucking hell,
I
guys.
don't think I've ever had a high.
Pray for
sex
me.
drive.
I just get absolutely rinsed every episode. I get told I'm shit. I get told I'm ugly. I get told everything.
But can
Don't
I
want to
just
fuck you
say-
anymore. Look, we're being very, very open and raw.
Yeah.
So this is very uncomfortable for us.
We feel like I just want to be honest with you guys because we may seem like we're judging you with these dilemmas, but we're not, and we want to show you guys that we have our issues too, and this is one of them. James is a fucking horny rabbit, and I'm not, because of my mental health, I'd say. Like I said, I've never really been a really horny person, but since my mental health getting really bad and my anxiety, it definitely has affected my like need or want to have sex. And I can see how that can be an issue when you're in a long-term relationship because the other person like obviously still needs and wants that. And it is quite hard to find a balance that is perfect for both of you, where it's not like, because for me, sometimes I feel guilty, and I know I should never feel guilty.
Oh,
Like,
you should.
I should never. Shut up. I should never not want to. I have the choice, and I don't need to do anything I don't want to do, right? But when you're in a relationship, sometimes you feel that guilt anyway, because you're like, I'm in a relationship and I don't want to have sex, and that's completely fine. But I'm in a relationship and I feel bad because I'm not giving you what you technically need. You know?
Yeah, mate, you just got to put out more.
You know that sounds really bad.
No, I'm joking. Look, our sex life is not bad. It's good, right? It's good.
When we have sex, it's good.
Yeah, but
What was that?
no, I was like saying but it was really good before everything
Yeah.
happened.
Would you say it was better back then?
It wasn't better. It was way more frequent,
Yeah.
and I think more experimental. I think
Yeah.
you're less likely wanting to experiment more, only because you're not super comfortable in your own mind and
Yeah.
safe in your own mind. You don't want
Yeah.
to feel out of control.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I'm not
for me.
talking like hardcore BDSM guys. Like you need to be in control. What's the safe word? Peaches. I'm not talking about that.
Even though if I agreed, you would want to do that.
Man, I
think you
fucking
would.
want to try everything. Like,
You've done some booky stuff.
yeah. Well, anyway, I can't believe this. We're talking about this on the internet forever and ever and ever.
But anyway, I'm quite vanilla as it is.
But look, what I was going back to, it was different, right? But
Yeah.
after this mental health thing, after everything happened, of course everything's gonna shift. You almost feel like a new person, and
Yeah.
you gotta like your mind's not on just let's have good sex. It's like, right, how do I fucking be happy?
it is
how
just
do I
the
like
fear
myself?
of being not in control, because that's where my like anxiety stems from, the feeling of not being in control.
Yeah.
And I have had past things happen to me that also relates to me not feeling in control and all of that jazz. So I feel like I've always had that thought. Maybe at the start of the relationship I was still more experimental, maybe because I felt like I had to be in a way.
Yeah, well, it was a new relationship and you probably just wanted to impress me without even realising.
But now that I don't need to do that, as well as more anxiety, I'm like, whoa, wait, I don't know how I feel, and then I just spin out because my brain thinks I'm not in control. So that's why when we have sex I have to do things that make me feel in control.
Yeah, but
and
that's
then
fine.
we kind of like ease into it. But if the problem is when we haven't had it in quite a while, and then we do something that's kind of out the blue, that spins me out.
Yeah, but also I think it's because like if we did it regularly, it would just feel like a part of a routine. But because it doesn't, it feels like it makes it a big deal.
Yeah.
And that's where, even for me, I sometimes get a bit like pressure. I don't want to. Problem is like I said earlier, if you don't have sex all the time, and you have sex, you have to feel like one, it has to be really good because you're scared that if it's shit, they don't want to do it again, or you know, it all feels foreign, and you start you overthink, and that's just fine. But you need to realize that it's this relationship or any relationship. I don't care, like how much we have sex or not.
But is that true?
But that is true because I'm here for you. I can get sex. And I'm not saying that as like I can fuck, but anybody can have sex. If if I wanted to be with you just for sex, I could go anywhere.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
of course.
But I'm with you for you, for all your good and the bad. So it doesn't bother me that we don't have sex all the time.
Yeah,
or
you
if
don't
we did
make
have
me
sex
feel
all
guilty about it or anything like that.
No,
because
I generally don't care.
It's
Sometimes I don't even want it because I'm just like,
Yeah.
right, I've woke up at 6 a.m. I've fucking been working or I've been stressing out. I'm freaking out all day. And then I go to bed. I'm just like, I just want to sleep. Or I come back from the pub. I just want to die out. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's definitely like mutual in the sense of this household can be very stressed.
We work in our home. We're in our second bedroom filming this right now. We have shit everywhere. We have like deadlines on. Right, we've got to go here. We've got to do that. We've got other external factors coming in.
Yeah,
all like just unknowns.
It does feel like sometimes we just put our like relationship on hold.
Yeah, I guess.
With work and everything, like I feel like sometimes like we don't do it. Like for me, I would love to do weekly dates and stuff like that. And I feel like life gets a bit on top of us sometimes. And especially because we work together as well. It's just a lot.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, what are things that could change, that could make me horny? And I've actually wrote a list.
Oh my God.
Here, James. Of things I think that if you did.
If I did?
Yeah.
Great.
Things you can do to make me more horny.
And you've got a double fucking A4 page essay right here.
Don't know what that is. Ah, yes. Yes, this is my... So I have made you a list.
Okay.
Things you can do to make me more horny. Okay. Number one. If you do the laundry more.
Fuck off.
I like to have a clean bedroom, right? And when I see your dirty socks there, I immediately feel dry. I immediately feel ill. And then I have to take them, go into the laundry room. I say how much laundry we do. I feel like if you just picked up more around the house more with the laundry and stuff, one, if I saw you doing the laundry, I'd probably just get horny there and then because that's just incredible.
I do the laundry sometimes, man.
Sometimes.
You don't just get on your knees then, do you? So it's like...
I will bet you... I bet you £20 if you do that.
So if I do the laundry tonight, you're going to give me the sucky?
If it's clean.
Okay. I'm doing laundry tonight, guys.
Number 2. No phones after 8:30 p.m. I feel... No, but listen. No, but listen. No, but listen.
No phones after 8:30 p.m.
You scroll on TikTok a lot, right?
You asked me last night. I'm in bed. I want to watch funny videos.
Yes, because I was stressed. Okay, listen. Not all. Sometimes there is exceptions because I want to watch a funny video to make myself laugh and eat, so then we can have sex. Did we have sex after that? Yes, we did. I needed to calm my mind if it's funny videos. But sometimes when we're stressed and we've had a busy day and you're scrolling on your phone, sometimes the chaos of TikTok kind of like overstimulates me, and then my brain feels so loud because my brain is already so loud with whatever going on in there, and then my environment is also loud with the TV and your TikTok and just all sorts. There's no room in my head to get the horny signals. So I thought if we didn't scroll on our phones at night time, I think there would be more room in my brain to think, do you know what? I'm actually quite horny right now. If I had more time to calm down, later. I
Fair.
actually guarantee you we'd have more of that. Like if we did spa nights together, you know, do a little face mask skincare routine together.
Yeah, but I end up just doing that for sex. I don't want to do that for sex.
No, I'm not doing that for sex ever. It's good to do anyway, but I'm saying the option, the thought of sex might become more of
But
a
I'm
thing.
taking a big chunk out of my time, my evening, my own TikTok relaxing time, to maybe have sex. It's like,
Well, it's up to you. It doesn't have to be every night. Because, you know, sometimes I stay in bed and I watch Married at First Sight. You be in the front. It all just depends on where I am. Do you see what I'm saying? If you really want to scroll on your phone because that calms you down, you can go in a different room and do that, you know. But I'm saying if you're around me, I need calm energy.
all right, okay, that's cool. All right, noted.
3, aftershave on at all times.
This woman. I have aftershave on at all times.
I don't smell it all the time.
I have, because not all the time. I have eau de parfum. I have eau de toilette, so I have to keep reapplying. But I'm at the gas.
I will buy you a new bottle
All right, do
if
it.
you're running low, so you can
I
smell
have.
good
I ran
at all
out
times.
of.
You never smell bad, but sometimes you just need that one whiff. And I'm
No,
like,
I get it. It can make you horny. I have run out of Dior Sauvage, like the eau de parfum.
mm-hmm.
I run out of Gucci, Guilty, I think it's called.
Which is the one I like the most? That Tom Ford one.
Yeah, I've got some Tom Ford left. Got a bit of Tom Ford left.
Uh-huh.
But and I've got that diesel one that they gave me, but that's eau de toilette, so it doesn't last
Don't
long.
wear that diesel one around me. It reminds me of my dad.
You literally love that diesel one.
Yeah, but
You're literally like, that makes
I
me
have a
horny,
connotation.
and now you're telling me it makes you think of your dad.
No, that
You good?
No, that
Are you okay?
That one does not. That diesel one doesn't. But I'll tell you why.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
When I first smelled it, it was nice. Yeah, I liked it. And then you put on the diesel jacket thing. It's like this button-up shirt. So now, whenever I think of diesel, I think of that shirt, which looks like something my dad would wear, and I can't look at you the same.
All right, I won't wear that, even though I like it. So sorry, Diesel. My missus says I can't wear it because it reminds me of her dad. Doesn't make her horny, apparently. So that's annoying. And I need to get. I've got a CK one, but it's not very nice. But
Okay, well, what else have I got? I've got a lot.
read them all.
No smelly McCoy's flaming grilled steak crisp breath, please.
You bought the crisps. I'm not going to leave them there. I'm going to fucking eat them. Don't buy them there.
Put a chewing gum in after you've had that. Don't kiss me with that breath
You nick my chewing gum. I don't know where it's gone.
in my bag.
So how's that my problem? Guys, this is why I hate women. This is why I hate women. They make it my problem when it's their problem.
If I saw you working out, I'd probably get horny over that.
Great. So, because I'm a fat bastard, I don't make her horny.
No, but
Thanks.
if we went to the gym together, or if you did your own gym thing in the garden, if I saw you pumping those guns, whoa, yeah, I'd probably find that quite fit. But I don't see you do that ever. I actually don't really see you leave the house, and that leads on to my other one, us leaving the house more together. You've just randomly said to me, "Come on, Isabella, let's go on a walk." Whenever we're ever outside together on a walk, I immediately get horny. And
That's
not
really
even a
handy
joke.
because we're not in the bed.
Yeah, it's kind of like my mind is just free, and I'm like, ooh.
But we don't want to have sex outside.
If we went back home
So,
after,
do you see this? Do you see
as
this?
soon
Do you
as
see
we get
these?
back home, yeah, but it
Oh,
gives,
I'm tired from
do you
my
know why?
walk.
Do you know what?
Oh,
Like I said, because
I'm
it gives my
sweaty.
time.
You stink.
It gives my mind to breathe because I'm not thinking about.
Go
all
on a
these
walk
other
by
things.
yourself and think about it, and then come back when you're
No,
ready. I'll be in
because-
bed like this.
I like holding your hand, like walking together, actually enjoying our own company as a
Yeah,
couple, not
yeah.
just work related. It does. It actually does. I tell you that now.
Okay, I will get all these notes. I'll pin them up on my wall, and I'll
Mm-hmm.
do them one by one, and I'll let the people know next week in the podcast if they actually worked or if you're just doing this for a bit.
I also put down massages. Like, if
Shut
you-
the fuck up. I massage you every night. Your feet, even for 5-10 seconds. I still do it. I wake up in the morning. I was rubbing your feet this morning.
Yeah, you do. But
So
like,
don't even stop. You
maybe
don't
more
massage
like-
me. I had football the other day. I'm aching like fuck. What'd you
Because
do? Don't
we had
touch
this
me.
conversation because your feet are hard to get to. I told you it would take
My back,
200
my
miles for me to get back
shoulders,
to your
my-
toes.
my
I'd have to go
legs.
all the way right to the bed and then rub them, and your feet are fucking huge. I'd have to get the lotion out, the CeraVe, because they're crusty as fuck. It's not like you. You
My
can just
toes
grab
aren't.
my
Cr-
foot.
you got hard ass feet, bruv. Your actual soles of your feet are like. It's like a nut.
Okay, and you've got bunions, and you've got curvy
I've got
toes.
bunions. I've got curved toes, but you've got fucking Shrek toenails, mate. They're literally green with pus.
Right, well, that's everything I put down.
Right.
So,
So That's why women annoy me, and that leads nicely on to icks. I've got a few icks that I wanna read out, but first somebody sent me their icks on a voice note.
Yep.
Where the fuck am I phone at, boy? And I'm gonna read them out. Yeah.
Bella and James, a small amount of people will be able to relate to this ick, I feel like, but I work in a hospital as a healthcare assistant, and often boys are like, oh, you're a nurse, ooh, nursey, ooh, can you look after me? And it's, I fucking hate it. Like, what do they think I'm gonna say? Yeah, babe, let me come over in my uniform. No, it's disgusting.
Let me come over in my uniform and take your blood.
Let me suck that blood from your cock.
Do willies bleed? If you cut your willy, would it cut? Would
I'd
blood
say
come
now,
out?
well, yes, because what makes it hard is blood.
Fuck off.
Yeah. It just rises with blood.
Wait, what?
Yes. So if you slit my cock, it will bleed, mate. There's a big old muscle down there.
So sometimes the blood leaves when it's flaccid,
Yeah.
and then when you get horny, just a whole
Blood
lot
rushes.
of.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, wow. Science with James.
No way.
Do you know what? I can see that being annoying because I feel like that's what I feel like when I'm tall. People are like, oh, you're tall. Oh, how tall are you? It's like, it becomes your only thing.
How's the weather up there?
It's like a shit way of like conversation starter.
Yeah.
So I can imagine that being a bit of an ick.
Next.
Being like, fucking ruthless today. Fuck me.
I want to hear more.
So this isn't my ick, but I saw someone do it on TikTok and it's killed me ever since. When you're in the car with a guy and they're playing a song, but then they think the beat drops at a different point, so they like start dancing or whatever, and the beat still hasn't dropped, and they get gassed and the beat doesn't drop. How do you act okay after that?
I've done that.
Have you?
So
No, you haven't. Not with me in the car. You can't drive. Whose car are you in?
No, but it just scenarios of music where I'm just like there, like, oh, this bit's
Yeah, maybe
fucking
no,
sick.
yes, you've done
And then
that.
I'm like, I
You've
hit
done
my
that.
head, like, I'll go for a fucking finger banger.
You've done that in friends' cars, and you've done it in the club. I've seen it, and I'm too drunk to care at that point, but I've seen it.
That's embarrassing, isn't it?
Look, my lips quivering, thinking about it. Let me get one up.
Fucking Deathly Hallows out here.
So my biggest ick is with my current boyfriend, who has a habit of doing the anime. Oh god. I had to do it as an example, but he does it so often and it just makes my skin crawl.
I agree.
My biggest
You do
ick
this.
is when my boyfriend does the anime. And it just really annoys me.
You do that all the time. James comes into the bedroom. If I'm like taking my makeup off or something, he comes in and he goes, "Hello, mummy. Hello, mummy." That's what you do, and then you go, "Ew." That's what,
Nani?
do the mummy sound. Come on,
Nah,
come on.
I don't do
I
that.
need people to hear what I have to suffer with.
I don't do
You go,
that.
"Mummy, mummy's milk is." That's what you do. You go, "Oh my god!" You go, "Can I have some milk?"
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Yes,
I
you
don't.
do. You go up to my fucking tit and you go, "Mummy, can I have some mummy's milk?" You do that.
I literally don't do that.
That's my ick about you.
Okay, I've got some icks about you, and I've got them on my notes. I'm gonna
You've
read
got a
them.
list of icks.
You've got a list of icks right here. But it's
I've
not-
got one.
it's not
when
all
you
about
fucking
you.
pick your nose and
Oh,
I say
you
get a
fucking said
tissue,
this shit before, bruv.
and you never get a tissue.
I don't
Get a
need
fucking
one. It's on my
yes,
finger
you
now.
do.
Woo, shove that one. Right, I've got icks there about girls though, not just about you.
Okay.
When a girl's a dancer, that is probably the just the fucking weirdest shit you could ever do. I'm sorry, being a dancer. What is that?
You've already told me this before, and it's quite offensive because I used to do Zumba.
My ex was a dancer, and she maybe used to go to a show. She was like,
Was it contemporary? Because I get that's an ick.
Contemporary jazz, tap, breakdance, freestyle.
Breakdance? No.
And it's just like, sorry, maybe because I've got PTSD in the past. I just think if you're a dancer and you, especially when you post it on your stories, I'm like,
it's just like, oh, I'm so bad at this, guys. I'm doing so bad.
I can't wait to be back in the studio. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
so if I started doing contemporary,
what does it even mean? Like when you got a song,
they're like moving in like really slow motion almost, and they're not. It's not really dancing. It's just weird movements.
Like, what does it even fucking mean?
I get the ick, just as like a general ick, not in like a, oh, I don't like you anymore. Just as observing humans, I don't really like that.
It's weird, isn't it? Right. When girls say it's giving.
I say that all the time.
I hate that shit.
I say that, but I don't mean to. It started off as a joke, and now when I'm trying to explain things, I go, "Oh, it's giving and you hate it."
It's giving childish. What the fuck did you just say? It's giving children. Who's giving children?
Well, if I'm trying to describe some food, I'm like, it's giving like cheese with a hint of chili.
So instead of giving, it tastes like it has cheese in it.
Yeah.
It's giving designer. Is it or isn't it? What is it? Is it giving it or who's giving what? I fucking hate that saying. I hate it. It's an ick. When people eat with their mouth open, but look like their lips in somebody. So when they not eat, they don't just go this. They go.
I've never seen anyone do
I hate that.
Who does that?
You.
I don't do that.
You do. You do this with a glass
James?
sometimes. This is what you do with a fucking hell, mate.
James, I never no.
This is what you do sometimes, yeah. You get a glass, yeah, and you go, and you put your tongue in it. You're like, fucking weird.
I
mate.
do this.
Yeah, that. Who
Yeah,
your lips
I do
in?
that. I do that because if I do this, I know it's going to spill, but the tongue catches the spillage because I always spill drinks on me. But I don't eat this.
Yeah, sometimes you stick your tongue up. But it's not always not just you, but people do that. I know people that do that.
That's weird.
That's why it's an ick. It's not my fun things I like to see.
Right, what else you got?
Bopping their head to music in public, like on the tube or like on the bus.
Yeah,
People have their headphones on. Like,
yeah. Yeah.
to be fair, I do that sometimes. Where I'm just like walking,
that.
I'm like feeling it. I
You
get
do
you
that
feel
on the
it.
train.
Yeah, but
So you're an ick
no,
yourself.
but what makes it an ick is when they're on their own. Like if me and you like sitting opposite each other, it's fine.
But you're not looking at me.
Doesn't matter, but it's like
It's still gross.
No, it's not. What's
could have
gross
been a
is when you
stranger.
sit on your own. You're a stranger and you're on the tube, yeah, and you're going from I don't know fucking west east of London, and you're just sitting there like. Like, what?
I know exactly how it looks.
They're going through
They're
something.
they're like this.
Yeah, like they're going through something. Like they think they know fucking like a TikTok edit. Like, you know what I mean. Anyway, drama when they're involved in drama, but they act like they don't want to be in drama. They're like, I hate drama. But they're always in drama.
I hate drama, but fucking Sarah's fucking annoying,
Yeah,
and she's low-key really ugly.
She's a fucking ugly bitch. It's like, fucking hell, mate. But I don't like drama, okay? I'm like,
Once an ick that I have is just about like people. I've been seeing a lot of these types of people on my For You page, and it's like women or girls. They do a day in the life, but they're trying to act posh or are posh, and they do really ridiculous stuff in the video. And I don't know if they're doing it for attention or to get a reaction, but it'll be like, for example, oh my god, I had such a hard day today, guys. I left my card at home, so I had to drive all the way back, and then I decided to treat myself and go to Harrods and get my nails done. Like, it's kind of like,
oh no, they're
making
doing that
themselves-
as a joke to get the views and to get the comments. That's exactly what they're doing.
but then I'm like, are you actually like that? I can't tell. Either way, it gives me
Irritates
the
you.
ick. It irritates me.
I wouldn't. Yeah, that's just.
I don't
annoying.
like when people try to act like something they're not.
But what I don't like as well is when people have problems and they complain about it and do nothing about it. That is just like fucking hell, man.
Yeah, I hate that.
I just hate that shit.
You do that sometimes.
Give me an example.
I can't really give you an example.
And you're full of shit, mate. You're full of shit.
Right, shall we leave this episode on a high note?
Go on, let's leave on a high note.
Well, I think we should say...
Get it?
think we should
Because that's
say...
a high note.
I I think we should say some of our green flags to end this on a positive note. Do you have any green flags that you
When a
would
girl
say?
puts out, when she gives a good sucky suck, she got buns, yeah? When she's a freak in the sheets but clean the streets.
My green flags are when a boy can cook and actually will cook you dinner.
Fuck off.
Not just at the start of the relationship and gives you hope and you're like, oh my god, wow.
Are we ending this on a
my
good note,
future-
yeah?
my
We're ending
future's
this on a
gonna
good
be
note,
so
yeah?
Lovely. A few weeks in, he stops cooking.
Maybe it's because I'm depressed.
So am I, Chief.
Yeah, but
We're
you're
both-
depressed first, so you're getting out of it. I'm getting back into it. Go on, carry on.
So that's my green flag if they can cook, because a boy that can't cook, that's the ick. That's gross.
That's eating, mummy. That's
And
icky
a
wicky.
green flag is when a boy.
Just ignore that. Cool.
Well, I'm used to it.
Yeah.
You do it on the daily. That's a red flag. Ew! Stop it! This is why I don't like. This is why we don't have sex, because I get the ick from you.
Well, grow up then. Fuck me, mate. Grow up.
That's what I imagine when you go near my boobs.
Good.
Mummy's milking. Green flag is when a boy doesn't have to be mothered.
I don't have to be mothered. I choose to be mothered.
I want. I want you to be more daddy.
Daddy?
Daddy. Why did it come out like that?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Daddy!
Sometimes I'm too daddy. You're like, oh, that reminds me of my actual dad.
What? I don't mean it like that. I do not mean it like that.
I put on manly aftershave, wear manly clothes. Like, God damn, is that my dad?
No, it's this specific. It's this awful button-up shirt. That is such a dad shirt.
I'm wearing it next podcast. I'm wearing it next podcast. We've got a special guest on tonight.
Yes. You can't make dad jokes. Only I can make the dad jokes. That's actually awful.
I'm sorry.
You have no right.
Well, you told me.
Right,
anyway.
tell me a green flag about me.
You are a very lovely girl.
What's something that you saw when we first came together that was like green flag?
Your arse.
Before that, you fell in love with me before you saw
Your
my bum.
eyes. But that's not what I
A
like.
personality trait, James. Do I have no personality?
You're really outgoing, and you're
Okay.
really confident, and you're very happy and bubbly. You
That was
were very
cool.
happy and bubbly. You were full of life. Now you're like Wednesday, Chief. You look like Wednesday.
Oh yeah, guys, I dyed my hair. If no one knows or notices.
No, but my green flag to me is when they're outgoing and very just confident and can hold their own. Also, another green
Can
flag
I still
is
do
when-
that?
Oh, hold on. Who's talking? Who's got the fucking mic on right now?
Yeah, I know, but I don't.
Red flag is when they interrupt you.
I do that all the time.
Green flag of mine is where they're very determined and they just know what they want already, and they're driven. I know it's cliche, but it's just fucking is fit.
Is that what I have now?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Am I still confident now?
No, because you're asking. Am I confident? Please
but
say
I
yes.
mean-
Please say yeah. I
No,
am
but
confident.
Am I still am in your eyes? Am I still outgoing?
Yes.
Because I feel like I am, but obviously I've had a knockdown.
Yeah, but like I've said so many times, these knockdowns aren't your fault, so stop being so hard on yourself. You're allowed to be put back a bit.
Yeah.
You're allowed to be set back a bit.
Period pill.
So just don't stress. But if you're going to say, am I confident?
That doesn't sound very.
Doesn't sound
that's
very
not
confident.
Very queen shit of me, is it?
It's like me saying, oh, I feel really fucking ugly today.
Get you every day.
'Cause I fucking feel it.
Good. I feel like I.
Because I get told I've got a receding hairline, I've got no eyebrows, I've got fucking bags for life
I
under
don't
my
say
eyes.
it. You say it every day. You go, oh my god, my hair is falling out. This works. What do you want me to tell you, Chief? Because you have got. a
Pay
receding
for my
hairline.
flight to Turkey.
How much is it?
I don't know.
Do you want that for your
About
birthday?
$4,000.
I will get you a hair transplant for your birthday.
You're gonna spend $4,000 for my birthday.
I actually would if it's necessary.
Because the only reason why I don't like it, me losing my hair, you told me you would never date a bald person, and bald people look scary. So I want a hair transplant
Bald
only
men scare
because
me.
you think.
That's not true. That's not true. You said you wanted one way before all of that.
But I thought maybe when I hit 45 or 34, 35, whatever, and I'm like, oh, I'll lose my hair, I'll let it go. You're like, no. If you become bald at 35 or 40 or 50, you're so ugly.
Well, no,
You scare me.
no, it's sad, but it's the truth. I'm not sexually attracted to that. I'm not attracted to bald men.
Should I tell you what's crazy about that? There's not many bald people who are 20 years old. So how the fuck would you know?
Huh?
It's not like you could have got a boyfriend at 20 who's bald. It's not like it's a norm.
You know my
I'm-
sexual attractions don't change with age. It doesn't matter. If you get older, I still will not be attracted to that.
You might love me as a person.
Yeah, I love you. I'll stay with you, but
if I'm
you won't
bald-
be getting the sucky.
I don't get sucky now. So I'm fucking fine with being bald.
I don't want to be with someone bald.
Why not? Bald is
I
okay.
don't like it's scary.
Break the stigma.
I can't help that I'm not sexually attracted to that.
That's outrageous, mate.
How is that outrageous? I can't help it. It's not me saying
But
it.
I
out of
can't help
spite.
the fact that I'm getting bald. I don't have the pH to fix my hair. So it's either you do it or just suck it up.
I think it's fair enough. Fair enough if I was like, no, I'm not going to pay for that. But if I have the choice to pay for that,
Look,
you know what? I never know what I'll be like when I'm older. I might find it sexually attractive.
Exactly. You have two options right now. You either pay for me to have my hair transplant because you don't want me to go bald, and I have no choice in going bald. If I had the money, I'll pay for it myself, but I don't. So that's what option one.
Also,
I'm
not forcing you to get this transplant. You have wanted it, right?
Or option two, you just suck it up, stop being shallow.
Well, no, because you have said as soon as I get money, I'm getting a transplant. I never
Because
said to
of
you.
you.
No, don't even do that. Because as soon as I met you, you said, "Yeah, I'm going to get a transplant when I'm older and when I can afford it." I never mentioned hair transplant to you. Never, ever until you.
Do you know how insecure I used to get? I used to, when we went to Rome and we had a shower together, yeah?
Yeah.
I used to push my hair down so you don't see it when it's wet. Because that's how insecure I was
but
about
that's
it.
the thing. I was never even thinking about it. I've never even noticed your hairline. I'm just saying, if you were to go completely
My hairline's
bald,
going to go from here to here in a minute.
James, realistically, I will love you no matter what. That's what I'm saying. Of course,
Bollocks! Because if I'm
But-
bold, you won't love me. You won't be with me. You won't want to
Yes,
give me
I
the
will.
good
Of
old
course, I'll
sucky
stay
suck.
with you. There's more than boldness.
What if you get drunk and think that's my head, like my tip of my penis? You start sucking the skull.
I don't know why, but just a shiny head just scares
So the
me.
Rock doesn't make you. You're not attracted to the Rock.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Who else is bold?
Not a lot of people I can think of.
Yeah, that's all I've got. The Rock. You're not attracted to the Rock. Fair.
I like a lot of hair on it, man.
No, well, Harry Styles got a toupee, so he's technically bald, but he doesn't show it, so that's fine. I look, right, I'm not going to get hair transplant at this age.
No,
because
you don't need to. It's all up to you, isn't it? I've never want you to do anything you don't want to do.
Well, it sounds
your
like if I don't,
choice.
if I become bald, I'm going to be single.
You're not going to be single. I'll stay with you, but I'm just saying maybe
Not
the
having
sexual
sex.
chemistry might go.
Oh,
a bit
fine,
low.
I'll just have a side thing.
All right.
Who likes bald people, and you can have your side thing.
Okay, fair.
Sick.
All right. Well, thank you guys for listening to this podcast episode.
Another chaos one, isn't it?
Another chaos one, but I had fun. Did
Do you know what? I think we should stop saying it's been chaotic because it just is what it is.
It is
We
what
are
it is.
chaos.
That's the point of this.
That's it. That's the point of the episode. Point of the podcast. Oh, sorry.
All right, I think that's
What
time
the
to
fuck?
go. Guys, be here next Thursday at 6 p.m. for our next episode. Follow us on our Instagrams, Best Friends Who Fuck on all platforms. You know the drill. We will see you next week. Love you.
Peace.